Welcome back. We're on day 11 of Art in the Bible by Francis Schaeffer. Today we're talking about drama and dance. And if you don't know, there's drama, performance art, and dance in the Bible. Buckle up. These are passages a lot of people don't know are in the Bible, or that they're really classified as art and drama and performance art. Welcome. I'm Joel Pelsu, president of Arts and Entertainment Ministries. My wife and I live in Los Angeles, where we mentor and equip Christians to be salt and light in the heart of the mainstream art world and entertainment industries. As artists ourselves, we know the challenges, we know the hard work it takes, and we're here to help you as a creative professional to succeed in your creative life while growing deeper in your spiritual walk. Because your creativity and your spirituality are designed by God to work in concert with one another. That's our passion. That's your passion. Take a second to like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to go deeper, check out our online courses. I'll leave those links down below. Now, first, let's look at drama. And I don't mean drama in the sense of a genre of film, TV, or novels. I mean drama as in theater, acting, performing for an audience. Theater was not invented by Shakespeare or even the Greeks. God commissioned drama and called a prophet to perform before his people 2,500 years ago. Just listen to this passage. It is not often preached on Sunday mornings. And you, son of man, take a brick and lay it before you, and engrave on it a city, even Jerusalem, and put siege works against it, and build a siege wall against it, and cast up a mound against it, set camps also against it, plant battering rams against all around it. And you take an iron griddle, and place it as an iron wall between you and the city, and set your face toward it, and let it be in a state of siege, and press the siege against it. And this is a sign for the house of Israel. Then lie on your left side, and place the punishment of the house for Israel upon it. For the number of the days that you shall lie on it, you shall bear their punishment. For I assign to you a number of days, 390 days, equal to the number of the years of their punishment. Ezekiel 4, 1 through 5. That's quite an interesting passage. This was performance art as a prophet. Sometimes I describe this as shocking art or transgressive art, the way people talk about it today. Why? Because it was offensive and shocking to the audience. It was God calling a prophet to act out judgment upon Israel through drama. Now, Schaeffer doesn't really continue in the story here, but if you read on, you realize God commands Ezekiel to cook his food over his own feces. And the prophet, he's stunned. He asks God if it can be cow feces instead because it's just too much. And God relents. Now, it could not get more shocking than this. A holy man cooking with something completely unclean? How could God call him to do this? Well, it's because God is willing to do what it takes to wake his people from their stupor and lead them back to him. And Schaeffer doesn't tease out what this means for actors, directors, and producers. If God's drama was not short and sweet and squeaky clean, why do we ask Christians to make art that is squeaky clean? It's preposterous. If God commissioned a play that shocked the audience, then we're free to do the same. And I'm sure Schaeffer would agree, but he just didn't go there as he addresses this topic. If you want to learn more, check out our video on shock art, and I'll put a link to an article on our website that addresses this in detail. Now let's move on to dance. Here Schaeffer takes us to Psalm 149, verse 3. Let them praise his name with dancing, making melody to him with tambourine and lyre. Psalm 149, 3. He mentions again that God was pleased with people dancing in Exodus 15:20, where we read that in their rejoicing, then Miriam the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a tambourine in her hand, and all the women went out after her with tambourines and dancing. This must have been quite a sight. And how could we forget David dancing before the Lord while his wife was embarrassed? Remember this? And David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David is wearing a linen ephod. So David and all the house of Israel brought up the ark of the Lord with shouting and with the sound of the horn as the ark of the Lord came into the city of David. Michal, the daughter of Saul, looked out of the window and saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord, and she despised him in her heart. 2 Samuel 6, 14-16. David was seen as full of joy, unable to contain his passion for God and excitement of the Ark of the Covenant returning, while his wife was more worried about what people thought. Dancing was good and appropriate, rejoicing over the beauty and the wonderful moment that the ark comes back to the people. And he danced with all his might, not a token, put your left foot in, put your left foot out. He was breaking a sweat. He was dancing with all his might. So if you're a dancer or choreographer, don't let people tell you dancing is not in the Bible or not important to God. Like any craft, we need wisdom in the process, but dancing itself is a gift from God. It is celebrated in the inspired scripture. I want to make one side note. In the ancient Near Eastern context, dancing was much more like folk dancing. Even if you see Israeli dancing on holy days today, you'll see this. These dances are not sexual, and they're not people just doing their own thing individually. People are holding hands, coming together, coming apart, coming together again, then dancing around and dancing with another to the beat. And it's a communal form and celebratory without being sensual in a way that so much dancing has become in modern times. So we need to remember that context. And that's something else Schaeffer doesn't really tease out in this section, but it's very helpful as we think about dance in a biblical context. Well, now we've done dance. Dance is in the Bible. We've talked about drama, but there's one more thing we need to look at. That category of art is art in heaven. You ever thought about that? What kind of art are we going to be with in heaven? We're not going to be on clouds, like with little cherubs just playing harps, playing on the clouds. That's preposterous. That's not from the Bible. There will be art in heaven. It will be stunning. It will be beautiful. Let's talk about that in the next video. As always, feel free to ask any questions in the comments section. And if you're enjoying these videos, take a minute to like and subscribe. We also have online courses and hundreds of videos and blogs on our website. If you're looking for more resources to think clearly about art and the Bible and what that means for your life today. As always, I pray that God blesses you so that you may be a blessing to others and that your art will be salt and light in a world that desperately needs it. Don't go away. Stay with us for the next video.